Radical. Welcome to Flea Market Stories, documenting one man's journey into the world of flea marketing. First, we'll do a sales rundown for the week. Going to combine these into one upload here for Saturday, October 29th and Sunday, October 30th. Well, Saturday's pretty easy. It is. I can't remember if it rained that Saturday or not. I will tell you that there was hardly anyone there on that Saturday. And I sold something for $3, S.A, whatever that is, for $3, and PlayStation 4 GTA 5 for $30 sealed. That is one that I bought online for somebody that never came and got it. And the person that got GTA 5 on PS4 was happy to get that. It was a premium version. Not knowing that that is now $20 at Walmart, they thought it was like $60, so they were happy. And they said they definitely will be back. They didn't come back the next week. A lot of times people say they'll be back, but they never really come back. But he was happy to get that. Then that was that day. What saved that day was one copy of GTA 5. Not good. But the next day was very, very, very good. The next day, I sold a soccer game on 360 for $5. I don't know what the hell it is. Sometimes I write down MCI and I don't know what that is. HM for $1. I really got to stop doing that. I got to write down exactly what it is. I have a whole notebook, so yeah, I don't know what HM is. Blue Streak, that's the Martin Lawrence movie, plus Justice League, those games for, not games, but those movies for $4. Sold 360 for $120. I sold that one with Forza Horizon, the first one. And I sold an Xbox One with Watch Dogs. Can't remember if it's one or two. I think it was two for $170. I sold a controller for $15. It's a Xbox One controller. I'll talk about these in detail after I do the rundown. DVD, my chicken scratch, I don't know. Sold some DVDs for $6. And NBA 2K 2022 for $20. Now, there was a very important thing to happen on this day, and I will leave that to the very end, but this was a great day. One of my best days sales-wise and overall activity-wise. The Xbox 360 sale was an original Xbox, but one of the darker color ones, the Elite. Sold that to a man and his son for $120. And I got them into the open world of Forza Horizon. Later on that day, I would give them a number and say, if you have any issues, give me a call back. I think I'm going to get out of the way of doing that unless they ask for my number, because then I might have like a lot of tech support calls and whatnot. And the kid calls me later asking me how to get into the open world. I don't know. It should be pretty obvious how to get into the open world of Forza Horizon. So I don't know. And when I called there, the kid picked up, not the father. So the kid knows more about video games than the father, and it's not like I could talk to another adult to help the kid, so there's that. But I got that sale there. Now on the Xbox, with the Watch Dogs, I originally had the Xbox slated for $180. Okay. But then, wait, no, I'm confused here. So I had it for $180. And then he said, what's the best you could do for that? I don't know. It came out to be, I think I said I could go $150 on the Xbox One because I'd sold the other one and I was feeling generous. I said, just for the Xbox, because, this is what he asked. How much just for the Xbox One? And I said, maybe I could do maybe $150 on the Xbox One. And then he said, I'll take that game for $20. So essentially he got the deal for $10 off and everything, which, okay. Did I have that hooked up to the system? I think this was also the first week I hooked up a surround sound system. It was. So that helped that sale also. So now I got, the bass coming through also. The controller. Remember when I said I switched off the One S for the two Xboxes? Well, one of those Xboxes had a red controller that didn't have the back to it, the red plastic back piece, because he had one of those battery deals in it. It was an orange clip-on battery deal. So when you're selling it, you have to sell it without the piece. I was selling that Xbox controller for 30. I was 130. But the guy, he was saying basically, well, I checked online, and I know damn well that back piece isn't $15, but I said, what the hell? I'll let it go because I'm having such a great day for 15. Agreeing with him, okay, you got to go get a piece for it. But I swear to you not with the Xbox One controller being such a coveted item right now, will I let that go for any less than $30. No less than $30. But that's the only reason I let that go. Even though I was having a good day, that's the way I am. I'm even kind of like going, I can't believe I let this shit go for 15, I mean, I'm that kind of guy, right? NBA 2K 2022, I sold sealed for $20. Last year's NBA game. So to some of you that don't think I sell sports games, I definitely can sell sports games, specifically if they're sealed sports games. Okay? I mean, a lot of people, they won't care about sports games, but the people that do, yeah. I'm even thinking about demoing some old sports games, right? They got old rosters, but they're still very playable. There ain't nothing wrong with old sports games. I mean, just because they have old rosters, hell, some of those old NBA rosters, that better than arguably better than some of today's rosters. So, I know definitely the old wrestling games are coveted, and those old wrestling games have old rosters. Triple H and Undertaker, they have old rosters that no longer wrestle anymore, but still those are somehow coveted. So, yeah. I gotta finish off talking about this $400 game haul. I can't go over everything that's in the game haul because I want to do some detailed show off Saturdays on a lot of this stuff. I might actually record a lot of those, and that way I'll be set for maybe show off Saturday the next couple months. I mean, I really could be on this haul of stuff. I got a long box full of comics, about 100 comics. I got a PlayStation 3 in a GameStop refurbished or pre-owned box. Thing about this PlayStation 3 is, didn't really have one scratch on it. And I plugged it in, came on, no issues. Didn't have even one scratch on it. It looked great, looked amazing. The controllers to it, not so much. But the system looked great. All right, so now I can test out PlayStation 3 games whenever I, acquire those. It's very important to be able to have these systems so you can test out the games. So if you go places to get lots of games, then you got the system to be able to test them out. And that way, you don't sell busted, broken games. Most of the games I have not tested out yet in this lot, but you've seen some of what I got. I think you saw the Wii, the Xbox, and the PlayStation 4 version of those lots. But there was a lot of Xbox One games. Most I haven't even tested yet. There was a lot of 360 games. Did I separate those 360 games, or did I incorporate them already into what I'm selling? Maybe I did. I don't know. That's the difficulty here. What I like to do is I like to make show off Saturdays on a lot of my acquisitions. But then I sell a lot of that, and then I can't show off everything in the acquisition. So the PlayStation 3 with a lot of games, PlayStation 4 games, the Xbox One games, which, I'm looking at it like this. $400, I'll make money because a lot of those games I could sell for $20, $25 each. Yeah, so I mean, it's a no-brainer. All in all, I think it was almost 200 games once I had counted. So you figure, if you make... I'm making money. There's no way I'm not making money. Unless I sell these games for less than $2 each, I'm definitely, in the long run, going to make money. I've actually already made almost 100 back, and I got this stuff last week. And the thing like the NBA 2K22, that was just something I pulled out of the box and set down that was sealed. So, yeah. That's going to be it for Show Off Saturday. I would extend upon this further, but I have a lot of catching up to do on lots of other series. So I'm going to be combining these for the near future. I mean, if I want to keep Radical Rapid Fire split between 3 episodes, then I'm going to have to combine somewhere, and this is where I'm going to do it.